Well, thanks for that very graceful introduction. And I thought I was passionate about things, but it's going to be a hard thing to follow the previous presentation. So we won't tell you how to make money, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I hope you'll enjoy the talk anyway. People sometimes think the worst of money because it sometimes brings out the worst in people. But look at the kittens; it can't be all that bad. And actually, it isn't, because if you understand money as a medium of exchange, it actually helps you, because it solves some problems with direct barter, mainly the coincidence of wants and needs. So and in trade, usually a universally wanted commodity arises naturally as money, such as barley in ancient Mesopotamia, where if somebody wanted jewelry but made shoes, he could basically give the shoes to someone, get the barley, and then give the barley to the jeweler and get the jewelry back. So as you can see, you don't need these transactions to coincide in time, or they don't have to happen with the same person. And soon enough, people realize that you don't even need the barley to do this. You basically just need some universally trusted token to represent the value. And that's basically representative money that we have today, and it's usually fiat money issued by governments, by some institution that you have to trust. So it should say in Fed we trust, because if the guy with a funny hat over there decides to print away his debt, instead of the happy coal miner, you might get the sad bearded dude over there with 11 zeros instead of the 1 zero over there. And of course, all money today is virtual, because basically it's all just numbers in a database. And people have gotten realized this. So World of Warcraft, Facebook, Second Life all have a virtual currency. So Jenkins can buy his virtual goodies. But also you have barter exchanges, which allow you to trade real world products and services, usually using some in-system virtual dollars, so you can get the poorly visualized flames swallower to change your life. Unfortunately, you can't see the funny text. And these virtual currencies often have problems, because it's easy to create inflation. You have quality of member issues, like with the flame swallower, unless you want to have flame swallowers change your life. And for example, there are also issues with IRS reporting, and allowing exchange of virtual currency for real dollars. So basically, Nathan and I met at a Philly startup. Oh, I'm sorry, that was another slide. Of course, there are examples of successful virtual currencies, such as Ithaca Hours, which is a real physical paper currency, founded by Paul Glover, which we had the pleasure to meet a couple of days ago. He's a great guy, and it's a community-based, geographically limited virtual currency where the issuer has a genuine interest in the local community and in the prosperity of the currency, and it's less inflation-prone. And Nathan here and I met at the Philly Startup Leaders Happy Hour, and we found out that we shared an interest in these alternative currencies, and we started Superfluid with intention to do it right. And basically, the principles of Superfluid are that we want a vibrant and active member community, which is key. We don't own any of the quids, so there's no temptation that we'll print the money, as the guy with the funny hat. Everything is transparent, and you'll learn everything about quids, which is our virtual currency right now. A currency source in our system is new membership. So if you join, you get 200 quids. That increases the total amount of quids. I'm going to geek out here, but it doesn't change the average balance. So your purchasing power doesn't change. There is no inflation. Of course, if you need extra currency, so if people start having larger and larger transactions, we might issue bonus currency. So if you need that extra kick to finish the transaction, that extra push, you'll have it. And active members would get this preferentially to encourage them to finish these transactions. But of course, these bonus quids are also a sink. So basically, if you don't use them, if you didn't really need them, in 4 months they expire. They just go out of the system. So if they were not really needed, they won't just generate extra currency. So it's really stable. We also give you credit. So if you have a lower balance, you get a higher credit line than if you have a higher balance. So that encourages smaller transactions. There is no interest, and because we don't really care about getting more quids. And we also give you an easy way to satisfy IRS requirements, because another goal of Superfluid is to stay legal. And there's a simple interface which allows you to negotiate the dollar value for tax reporting purposes. So basically, we are currently in a Google-style beta where you need an invitation to join in because we want to have that quality of membership. And if you want to try out using our quids and see, how you can get a nice and stable currency without the guys with the funny hats, talk to me or Nathan over here, and we can give you a private invite. Thank you very much.